Okay, I have got a question for you. Have you ever felt that you are not where you want to be, despite all your talent, all your creativity, and all your smarts? Like you should be further along, you should have achieved more, you should have been at a different level by now. If that's you, I want you to know that you are not alone. Hi. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman, and I know what that feels like. Because if you looked at me 3-4 years ago, I was at a completely different level in my life. Absolutely not here, let me just tell you. And if you look back, you would see that I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off a lot. I was like that little hamster on the hamster wheel. I've got a lot of analogies with animals this morning. I just noticed that. But in any case, I was doing so much. I was running around. I never felt like I had time for anything. And I wasn't moving the needle in my business. And yet I was smart. I was ambitious. I was creative. I had talent. So why was it just dissipating? So I want to give you a couple quick tips around this. One of the things that I did to really quantum leap my business was understand this concept of the law of compensation. The law of compensation says that you have to become more to have more. You can't keep doing things the same way and expect different results. That's insanity. You've heard that before. So you have to become more. So what does that mean? Well, it means a lot of different things, but I want to give you a few small examples of this and the thing that I want to really emphasize today is that you want to look at this not just where you are presenting in the outside world, okay? I'm not talking about just becoming more like, I often use the example of getting your hair done or how you dress or buying nicer jewelry or getting your nails done or that outer presentation that you might have, or how you present in your business, what kind of proposals you put together or websites or things like that. It's not just that. It's what you do behind the scenes as well. In fact, I would say that is even more important. So let me give you a few examples. I used to be the type of person who would go on a trip and stay in a hotel and not unpack her bag, not take her stuff and literally put it up in the closet to hang. I didn't think I had time for that. It was worth it. My clothes weren't that nice. It didn't matter, whatever. Everything was wrinkled and crumpled all the time. So I always looked wrinkled and crumpled. It's kind of an obvious connection there. But I didn't feel like it was worth it to do that. And that was a self-worth thing. Or at home behind the scenes, I would leave a mess out on my bathroom cabinet or counter, or I wouldn't make my bed in the morning. And it was so important for me to, in terms of becoming more, to start doing those things. Because if you want a beautiful environment, which I did, I had to start becoming the woman who demanded that of herself as well. Not just saying, oh, when I have time, when I have money. No, I had to start to create that now. So let me give you a few more examples. How you treat other people's team. This is one of those things that I am a freaking stickler for. If you are a coaching client of mine and you treat my team poorly, I hear about it, okay? And we have a conversation, okay? Because it's so important how you treat other people. I didn't mean that as a threat here on this Facebook Live, but it's one of those things. Like if the person's not, maybe it's a waiter, or maybe it's the person who brings your bag in at the hotel, or maybe it's the person on the airlines. Like, how do you treat people behind the scenes when nobody's watching? Okay, how do you treat my team? How do you treat other people's team? How do you treat the customer service agent? You've got to really dial this down, okay? Because this is how people are going to treat you as well. So you want to really get clear on that. You want to raise the person that you are being in this world. And who I was several years on that, I never treated people with complete disrespect, but I had a lot of stress in my life So I would get on a customer service call, you know, like, why is my phone bill, blah, blah, blah. And I would lose my F shit, basically. I was so stressed out. Now I hold myself to a higher standard. Okay, I can't believe I just admitted that to you, but that's the truth. I got all pissy with people. I don't do that anymore. That's not who I am. And quite frankly, it's had a huge effect in my business. Okay, so other ways this shows up. How are you communicating? Who are you in your level of communication? How are you sending emails? Are you keeping people up to date? Are you hiding from communication? Or are you being upfront about it? Like, where are you not owning the communication that needs to happen in your life and your business? That's a big one, okay? It's a really big way to become more. And then the Mac Daddy of it all. What's happening behind the scenes in your thinking? So we've got behind your scenes in your home environment. We've got behind the scenes in how you treat other people when nobody else is watching, or maybe they're not important people. That's a bunch of hooey, by the way. Everyone's important. Or how you're treating the people in your life with behind the scenes with communication. You know, are you having clear communication all the time? Now, obviously, there are times where you can't get back to people right away, but you do, and you ultimately do, and you ultimately have really clean, great communication. Hi, Lindsay, great to see you. Okay, so, and then the Mac Daddy of it all is, how are you behind the scenes thinking? What's going on up here, okay? You have got to really hold yourself to a higher standard in your thinking. Raise your self-worth, raise who you are being, hold yourself to a higher standard in what you're thinking. Many of you know that, you know, positive thoughts send you in a positive direction and negative thoughts send you in a negative direction and spiral you down. But are you doing that behind the scenes? Are you walking the talk in how you're thinking? Okay, so that is what I have for you today. I hope this helps. Rock it out, be unstoppable, and have an awesome day. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. Take care. Bye.